So again, my name is Latisha Rose, and I have the absolute privilege of working for Plan International Canada. Plan International is a global movement working for change and mobilizing millions of people across the world to do social justice for children. It's been around for a long time. It's one of the oldest and largest international development organizations around the world, and it has one real mission: to improve the lives of children everywhere. Now, lately, a lot of our work has moved towards the empowerment of women and girls. And a lot of people wonder, why girls? Well, some of the stats are really staggering. Girls are 2 times more frequently to suffer from malnutrition. Globally, 62 million girls are not in school. Pregnancy is the second leading cause of death for girls 15 to 19 around the world. And each year, 15 million girls get married between the ages of 15 and 19, married. And so when you think about it, that's 1 girl for every 2 seconds. This is upsetting, it's shocking, but more than anything, it's unacceptable. And that's why we're doing the work that we're doing. And what we found is that when girls are educated in developing worlds, if they receive 7 more years of education, they're 4 times more likely to not marry, and, sorry, and, oh goodness, and receive 2.2 less children. For every year that a girl stays in school, her income raises from 10 to 20%. And the most important piece is when a girl is educated, she weds later, she has healthier kids, and her income increases. So when girls are educated, they not only empower themselves, they empower everyone around them. And this is why we started Because I'm a Girl. Because I'm a Girl is a global initiative to work on the empowerment of women, the empowerment of girls, but also to fight gender inequity. It's also working to work on the rights of girls, but also to empower girls and boys around the world to be champions of social change. Now, what can you do to be a part of this group and do part of the work that Plan is doing? Well, some things that you can do is you can join a club, or create a club in your school. With clubs, you can raise awareness and education and funds to create safe spaces for girls and boys to combat and create awareness for kids around the world. You can join and be a part of our Speakers Bureau. They're kind of like the Youth TED Talk for social change and international development, and create thought-provoking speeches for kids around the world to not only educate their community, but inspire them to make a difference. We also have a youth advisory committee that you can be a part of. There are advocates for social change that speak directly to Plan International's board of directors. And in your schools, you can be part of our Spread the Net Challenge. It's a friendly competition among schools to raise money for bed nets that prevent malaria-infected mosquitoes for children. Now, before I go, I want us all to really think about how we're going to make a change. And change doesn't just start by us just standing here or sitting here and listen. It actually comes from making a difference and taking action. So what I'm going to do before I go is force you all to take action. So the first step in making change is taking a stand. So what I want you to do is, I want you to stand up or raise your hand if you think you have the ability to fight for girls' freedom. All right? Okay, and I want you to stand up and take a stand, or raise your hand or take a stand, if you think girls have the power to make change. Okay. And if you don't have your hands up, I want you to stand up or raise your hands if you're here. That should be everybody. So what that means, I want you to look around. These are the people who are in your tribe. These are your social justice warrior teams. And all of you are going to work together to make changes, not just for girls in the developing world, but girls in Canada as well. So the last thing that I'm going to get you to do, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor, because taking a stand is only the first step. You actually have to talk. Today is called Girl Talk, right? So I want you to talk to each other, but one voice isn't enough. You need the voices of all of you to make this actually happen. So what I'm gonna get you to do is I want you to rub your hands together. Rub your hands together. And I want you to look to your left. I want you to look to your right. I want you to look behind. I want you to look in front. And I want you to tell the people beside you, you're amazing. You have the power to change the world. And your voice matters. And I'm gonna count down. Keep saying it to people. I'm gonna count down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So because you are girls, because we are girls, we have the power to change the world. Thank you so much. Feel free to come to our booth. Teachers, we have resources for you on little USB sticks to empower yourselves and your students. And hopefully we'll all make a change to change the world. Thank you.